Let's roll. It's like we're on Artemis. The timer going off. Hey, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to A Date with Dietitians. I'm Ann,
Welcome. I'm Kara.
and we are Maha dietitians. We're both registered dietitians, nutritionists, and we've got a lot of things to talk about. But before I start, I just want to make sure everybody understands this is not medical advice. This is our research and what we think about topics that are in the news or topics that we think are important or topics that are important to Maha right now, because we are Maha dietitians. We definitely want to make America healthy again. And so, what we want to do with this is kind of do the research, and we do our research on our own, and then we get together and we have a conversation about it. So, it's an open discussion. And today we're going to talk about something super
Colostrum.
fabulous.
Colostrum.
Colostrum. It
And a
seems
sing-song
like,
voice. Yeah.
yeah, it seems like it's everywhere. Every fun show I watch, they're advertising.
Are. Every show. News shows.
Mm-hmm.
They say it's all over TikTok. I don't have TikTok, but
Mm-hmm. It is on
yeah.
TikTok. It's on a lot of the YouTube videos I watch. It's even on the Rumble stuff I watch. I feel like everybody's talking about colostrum, so I was like, well, maybe I'm missing out. So we've both done our research. We've watched Dr. Berg and Dr. Line and all these other people, so you don't have to. And we just want to sum it up into everyday language that you can use or not use, or so where should we start with colostrum? Do you want to talk about what it is? What is this colostrum?
Well, we both know from our dietitian days that
Yes.
colostrum, we used to refer to it as liquid gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the breastfeeding mom in
Mm-hmm.
humans.
It's
It's
so
the
important.
very, very first part of the breast milk. It's before the milk comes in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember you could measure it with teaspoons, right? Wasn't it
And it was
just
very thick and yellow.
very thick, very yellow? Sometimes just the moms
Just
would be afraid their milk
mm-hmm.
wasn't coming in. And
But
we'd tell them, no, trust me,
relax.
there is actually
It'll
nutrients coming to your baby. You would be surprised how much they're getting, because if you pump it, you would see, and maybe we can pop up a visual, that there might be 15 milliliters of
it's such a small
thick
amount.
gold.
And what is in it that's so fabulous for newborn babies? We're talking about humans first. So
Right.
but what's in it that's so fabulous?
IgG.
Those are immune factors. So
Right.
the
And we
baby's
know
getting,
globulins.
I think that even white blood cells cross. And I mean, the baby's getting everything it needs to defend its little self and to get
Kind of
things going.
primes its immune system, its gut. Do you want to go through some of the other stuff that's in it? Lactoferrin. Did you list out a
Well,
bunch of stuff that's in it?
I just felt like it's so critical for the baby to have, and it is filled. Thought it was just like such a miraculous thing, you know, for a mom to be able to produce that and it goes into the baby. I just thought like there's no way you can replicate that with any kind of formula. That's why I was so pro breastfeeding.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know that we want to go into all the details, but
But the nutrient makeup of it is
hmm
significantly different
yes,
from
the
the
milk, the
milk.
later milk. Yeah. So yeah, that first milk is the colostrum. So what we're going to be talking about, what is all in the news, is mostly bovine. None of it's human. It's either bovine, and I think I saw one or two lamb
So
or
every mammal
sheep.
makes this.
Every mammal makes it. Yes.
I guess what people have decided, the industry has decided, hey, if it's good for humans, it's good for all
Sheep.
mammals, and
Yeah.
let's capitalize on this and see if
Yeah.
we can get it and sell it to humans.
Yeah. And
And at
this
what
all
point?
relates back to, I forgot to say in the beginning, this all relates back to proteins, people. So, like, all this is about proteins and amino acids when you get down to it. So, colostrum has a lot of proteins and peptides in it.
So maybe, Anne, you can tell us what is the benefit that people are hoping to gain, because these are adults
Yeah.
that they're
So,
marketing to.
again,
They're marketing to adults,
we're
because we
talking
all
about,
know that they do have breast milk banks for infants that
hmm
they were either adopted or their moms couldn't nurse. And that's not what we're talking about here.
no,
We're talking about grown adults who are searching for these as a supplement.
right.
What are they
now.
hoping to gain?
So I think when I'm seeing on the advertisements, there we
Here you
go.
go.
Advertisements.
There's your Brit slash
Yes, it's not
Canadian.
Canadian. No. So what are the benefits? Oh my gosh, they just go on and on. I was even excited. I'm like, well, maybe I'll try this, like what could
I
this
mean, it
sounds
does
great.
everything.
Colostrum for humans, like we just said, it's like it is so amazing. And when I was learning about it, I was always in amazement. So what they're saying it helps with is your leaky gut. If you have a leaky gut, so to help your leaky gut, if you have one in your biome, it's supposed to help be
Recalling your
immune,
yeah, your
your gut health, your microbiome, we used to call it flora, which sounds a lot nicer to me, your intestinal flora. My flora, it just sounds better. I think I'm going to start using that word. So it's supposed to help with your leaky gut and your intestinal flora. It's supposed to be super immune boosting because, as we just said, colostrum does contain, and this is in bovine colostrum. I did look it up. IgG, IgA, and IgM. The IgG is the dominant one, and I'm not really sure what that is focused on or supposed to be for little baby calves. The IgA is for the muscle and skin health. Maybe the IgG is for the flora?
I don't know if you touched on this, but there's also like T cells. Thing that was disturbing to me is I was like, okay, so you've got like T cells, so they've got this promotion of like growth factor.
Yes, that's
And I'm
what
like,
I'm
do
gonna get
you
to.
really want bovine
That's the
growth
next
factor
thing.
like to promote whatever
What?
kind of bovine
Stuff
cells
that would
growing?
grow in a baby calf?
Yeah, I got a problem with that.
Those are mammals, but they have more than one stomach. It's not a fair comparison, I don't think. So let's get
I
back
just,
to the advertisements. You're
yeah.
right. Growth factor, and these are the growth factors. Maybe I'm just abbreviated them. IGF, IGF-2. They happen to be very poorly absorbed, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm just gonna pop everybody's bubble at the end. If you go back to the protein thing we did, there's hints in there about why. But TGF is in there. Is that what you were talking about? TGF beta, it's supposed to be
Yeah,
super immune, and then fibroblast, like those are growth factors. So you're
yeah.
correct. Yes. I just
I
had them
just
listed differently.
knowing what I know about breast milk, human breast milk, and what it does for humans, I'm like, well, if it does the same thing for a cow, I don't really think you want that doing that.
Well, but what happens? Okay, so it sounds great. Like, oh my God, I'm going to drink this and I'm going to have a better flora. I happen to have a leaky gut because of celiac, I think. I don't know. I think that's why I'm bloating.
And
Where was
taking
I?
lot. I mean, okay, so getting back to real quick, you said one of the things adults might want is if they had a leaky gut from taking years of antibiotics, that would be a thing, right? Recolinating.
Just, whatever. You had antibiotics. Yeah, you have celiac. You have some maybe Crohn, whatever,
Yeah.
some disease. Now, one thing I do want to mention about colostrum is if you have a milk allergy, it's a no-no. It's
Even
okay.
though
I
it,
think.
yeah, because it's going to have milk proteins in
Yeah,
it,
it's gonna have milk protein, so the no-no if you have milk allergy, if you're lactose intolerant, it's probably fine. But,
but there's still,
so
you're going
where
to get
were we?
contaminants.
Yeah, so it sounds like this wonderful thing. Yeah, I was excited. I'm like, I was
What would be
about to
another
buy
reason people would take it?
because
Skin.
they watch the advertisements and
No,
they're
but
like,
what
"Oh
else
my
do they
god,
advertise? Advertisement.
skin, skin,"
Skin.
and because you wanna be like a cowboy. I don't know. The one that I'm gonna talk
There is,
about.
isn't there a brand?
Yes, and and
Okay.
I'm also gonna do 2 or 3 brand reviews
Oh,
and get into
wow, you really
detail
went into
about
this.
that. Yeah. No, I did.
Um,
I
and
am.
then there was one, I think I would looked at this big meta-analysis that was talking about people recovering during
Yes.
exercise. They recovered
Muscle
quicker.
recovery.
Yeah.
That goes to the fibroblast growth factors. So it sounds like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna get these fibroblasts." It even sounds exciting, right? I think you listen to it, and then I was about to buy the cowboy colostrum when
I
I
mean,
was watching
that would be,
LinkedIn.
or
LinkedIn
Murian,
Lawrence.
what was the other one? Or Bloom. And there's blends, right? Bloom had that plus
So, yeah, I'm gonna talk
creatine.
about the cowboy one, and then one I picked out that I might try, but it's different
And
a
some
little
of them,
bit.
like, what was it? A mirror? I can't think of it.
Oh, that one.
The label wouldn't have the ingredients, and they'd be like, "Well, it's proprietary. We can't tell you what's in it.
Yeah, so we're
If we
against
tell you,
that.
we'd have to kill you."
I mean, even as proprietary, I see some labels that say proprietary blend and it'll list what's in it, even though it's proprietary. But okay, so yeah, supposedly it's supposed to help with leaky gut, your biome, be super
Mhm.
boosting, muscle growth, growth factors, all this stuff going on, immune things, your skin, your hair, muscle recovery. So, okay, so you are excited like me, you buy it, you spend, let's
Yeah, what
see.
is it? What are we talking month? Because it's
Well, okay, so I didn't do the review yet, but one of them, the
okay.
cowboy one, is one container is $72, and I think that came to $1.80 per serving. $70 a month is a lot to add to my grocery budget, which is already high. So, okay, so I'm excited and I bought it anyway because I'm
Did you buy it?
hoping. No. Pretending. Okay, so pretend I fell for the advertisement and hype, and I bought it because I was. I'm like, "Maybe I'll try it. What have I got to lose?" And then I saw it was $72. So I was like, "Yeah, no." So I'm gonna do my research before I spend $72. So anyway, what
And it must
happens?
taste like not good because there's chocolate flavored. There's a bunch of flavorings, isn't there?
And the idea of
Maybe not.
drinking bovine colostrum kinda makes me nauseous. Let's talk about what happens when you actually ingest it into your body. What do you
You
think
know, there's an
happens?
enema. Did you know you can get one that's an enema?
God, please no. What?
And unless I'm just going to tell people this,
Don't do that.
we should wait until we do short chain fatty acids.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know there was the colostrum enema. Like, I can't
Yes.
imagine. So what would
Don't put
okay,
anything
well,
up your
don't
butt.
don't yeah, it's exit only, like that saying goes. So what happens
That
when you
is the doctor's orders,
yeah, but what
unless you
happens
have a doctor's orders.
so, okay, back to where it's supposed to go in your mouth. What happens when you ingest the bovine colostrum, whether it's chocolate,
If you can
fruity
keep it down,
flavored? What happens to all these great things? What happens?
happens.
They're mostly made of proteins, which are peptides. We digest them,
You're
people.
going to break them down and I guess
They're
you can, it's a
I mean,
protein
I
source, but
hate
it's
to
not, it's negligible at that, isn't it? Didn't you find out that it's like 5 grams? It's
oh,
not,
well, how much is yeah, the protein is
yeah,
negligible,
yeah,
like,
per
you
serving.
don't yeah, you don't absorb the stuff. You like, your body like enzymes we talked about before, that your digestive enzymes, like trypsin and pepsin, or I don't know, they digest it. So it's broken down and absorbed just like if you ate, I don't an egg. But it was
Mm,
$72, and it's maybe you wanna make some comments, it's not regulated by the FDA, so
yeah. Well, like all supplements, they're not regulated by the FDA. So there's no continuity between, not even between brands, but within a brand. You could find one that you like and you're like, wow, that particular bottle really did make me feel better. I just can't even believe
mhm,
how much better I felt. And then the next bottle, you could get a completely different dose,
simulation,
concentration, and be like, why in the world do I not feel the same? And it's
let
not
me
even in your
actually
head.
I'm gonna
You're just
actually
like,
read
yeah.
I'm gonna read what the label of the cowboy colostrum says. So this is $72. One scoop is 3 grams, and it has 2 grams of protein. There's 40. Okay, so there's 40 scoops in the 70s. Okay, so a month and a week for $72. Here's what it says when I looked up the ingredients. I searched the web, I looked everywhere, I looked on the website. This is what it says. Ingredients are subject to change at the manufacturer's discretion. What? For most complete and up to date list of ingredients, refer to the product packaging. This is from their website. What? Now, I do have something else I might try and recommend, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute.
It's like The rules are there are no rules.
The manufacturers, okay, well, today it doesn't have colostrum in it. I mean, what? So I don't know about that. I mean, I was concerned because there are cytokines also in colostrum, but they're broke down too because they're peptides. So no
They don't
worries.
really work.
No, nothing in the colostrum. The only tiny bit of something I found is it might help your local gut immune system. Maybe. So for $72, you get to digest this super expensive. Plus, like you said earlier, you're taking it from baby calves. Like, I don't,
Okay, so what about the ethics of that?
we're not sure about that because,
You're so somewhere out there's a baby calf that didn't get his colostrum.
and they say they get all they need and they take it after, but
And
how
not
do they
just
do
one,
that?
all of them. None of them.
I want to research on how do they get it because they say on the advertisements that don't worry about the babies, baby calves, that they don't harvest this until the babies get enough. And then I'm thinking, well, I'm not
Mm,
a baby calf, so I don't think I want to, everybody I love milk. Now I've been drinking milk, but that's
there's a finite amount. They only make it like the first day or so, and it's per pregnancy. So it's not like they have to keep making that cow get pregnant to
so are the
keep.
cows on, we need to look into this. Are the cows on hormones all the, okay, so yeah, we don't know. And
It's
we're
not
concerned
like
about
a
the
dairy
babies.
cow, they can keep them lactating to keep them making milk, but you can't
Mhm.
just keep them making colostrum. Like
No.
once once the mature milk comes in, it's in. You can't
I mean,
go
same
back
for a
and
human. You could keep nursing and be a wet nurse for years after your
right, but you
baby's
can't go
grown,
back and make
but you
them make
can't go
colostrum
back and be
again.
suddenly have
Yeah,
colostrum.
something's
So, I don't know.
like I said, I don't even think they're really selling colostrum.
Well, it's dehydrated. Well, that's what I
It could
told
be
in the beginning. I'm
anything.
like, "Is it refrigerated? Like, how are they keeping all these biologically active
That's
things
what I wanna
alive?" And then
know.
I'm like, "Well, it
How
doesn't
are they
matter because."
keeping all these organisms
But it doesn't
alive?
matter because we digest it anyway when we ate it. So that was like a thought I had. I'm like, well, no, that doesn't make sense. But it's powder. It's not refrigerated liquid. So I'm gonna
And
say
that's the other thing. They've pasteurized, dried, and transported, and yet they have these bioactive agents, right? Like IgG. They're not like, okay, here's an example what we're trying to say. If you're going to store mother's colostrum, you have to put it in a temperature regulated environment
mhm.
and then transport it and keep it in a temperature regulated environment. I don't even think you can freeze dry it and
No, you can
still
freeze
have the
it. The other thing I want to point
can
out is a baby person, a baby human, when they're newborn, their gut is leaky. So it's going to absorb all this colostrum stuff. At adult, and it's, you don't just absorb it. So, I mean, I
yeah,
don't think for 2 grams of protein per serving,
but
and
they also
it's
have stuff like in the placenta and the amniotic sac and that they're getting from the mom the whole time
yeah,
too. I'm just thinking, how are they keeping these bugs alive?
they're not. They're
I don't think they
dried.
are either.
None of them are alive. They're just,
I think they're selling a bunch of dehydrated dust.
I
Like,
agree. I agree. And it's advertisement actually says colostrum, and this is a true statement, but see how they do this. Colostrum collected within this window has the high, and this is in bold, highest level of bioactives. So it makes you think, and it's the best quality you can get. So it's making you think that you are absorbing these bioactive IgA, all of it. You're not. You're digesting it just like you ate if you ate a hamburger. Okay. Look, I have something I do wanna say I'm gonna try, but do we wanna talk
oh,
about what you can do
as
as
far as
alternate?
would you recommend it to your patient?
Absolutely not. If they wanted to try it and they told me it helped with their leaky gut, okay, I
I
might give it
say,
a go. I might do an experiment and see,
yeah, I'd
and
say
then
go
I can
for it.
come back.
If you've tried it, I'm not opposed. I'm not going to poo poo it.
I'm
I'd probably
poo-pooing it,
recommend some other things first.
and I have something I am gonna recommend.
Yeah.
But before I recommend or what we're gonna recommend, do you
But
wanna
I
talk
wouldn't do it.
about alternatives to colostrum? Like
I would
how you
probably
can
try some other
achieve these
things
other
first. I don't know. Maybe in 10 years, I'll change my mind about it, but as of right now,
I'll take a
I'm gonna
pass.
say a no. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
try other
pass.
things first.
Yeah. I'm gonna try other things first, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna try or
Yeah,
add,
I'm with you on that. Yep.
but it might be confusing to my home test. Okay. Should I talk about that product I'm gonna try and how different it is, or should we talk about the alternatives to
Well,
colostrum?
alternatives you could do
Yeah,
for
for
I mean,
free, okay? Here are
for
free
free or
alternatives.
yeah,
So, well, L-glutamine is not free, but you can buy that as a supplement if you have a leaky gut, and I do take that,
and
or
that
there
has
are
been tested, yeah.
and there are products, and I do take this one, Amy Meyer's Leaky Gut. That's $1.83 a serving, and I take that a day, but it's not colostrum at all. It's totally different. It's like enzymes and a bunch of different it's an herbal botanical blend. I should go get it. So to do immune boosting, what else could you do besides this cowboy colostrum or whatever
Well,
colostrum?
probiotics
Probiotics, get enough sleep, get some sunshine, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, your basics. I mean, that would cover do more. I think it would do way more than, using colostrum dust in your smoothie. I think I'm going I don't think I want it just doesn't seem right either. Like, it seems gross. And then as far as your muscle and all that and the growth factors, I'm gonna say going back to some
for well,
creatine
recovery, for muscle
recovery.
recovery when
Yeah.
working out, I would say make sure you're taking at least 5 grams
Mhm.
of creatine.
And that you're eating enough protein, your high protein diet. Like, my goal is 100 grams a day. So maybe at
Mhm.
the end, I'll talk about how many grams I've been getting. And I was surprisingly getting more than I thought, but that's because of my diet.
And leucine.
Leucine, yeah. So yeah, if you want your muscle growth and all that, I'd say creatine and your protein, your good proteins. Same for your skin and hair health. I do take collagen. We are gonna talk about collagen. We're gonna do a whole thing on collagen. I have a lot to say about collagen and the different kinds of collagens. And I did look up this one thing that was supposed to not be good. That one podcaster's a video said 5-HMF. Apparently, it's not a big deal because it's in coffee and other things. So it's not a concern if you are eating colostrum, drinking colostrum. I don't know. So those are some free alternatives. And then I have another alternative I'm going to try. And I'm going to have to read the ingredients, but this is by Ancient Nutrition, and I'll try and get a picture of it. I found it when I was researching the different products. It's multi-protein plus creatine, and it's dark chocolate. Um, it is $70 a container.
For a container.
A container,
I'm
yeah.
just
So
as soon as you said dark chocolate, I'm picturing, like, for a candy bar.
now it's $70 for a container. It's like the collagen, it's powder, whatever.
Mhm.
But this brand lists the ingredients. And each serving has, let's see, 26 grams of protein. So that's a lot bigger bang for your buck, even though it's a little more expensive. But it has fiber, sugar, protein, calcium, 5 grams of creatine, and some grass-fed colostrum. So it's got grass-fed whey, bovine hide collagen, beef bone broth, chicken bone broth, fish collagen, grass-fed colostrum, organic A2, that A2 milk protein, and then
Mhm.
eggshell membrane collagen. So I think I'm going to give that a go, and
Mhm.
that could replace my collagen. I'm still not back on creatine because I'm not sure about my bloating. So trying
Oh,
this
okay.
might mix everything up if I'm adding colostrum and creatine back, but I don't know. I think I'll give it a go. I mean, 26 grams of protein in the one scoop. Okay, it's only 15. So it's almost $5 a serving. But 26 grams, like that's what, half a steak. So I guess in your food budget, I still think it's good. So I'm gonna
Know what
try.
my product my
Yes, and we have something try. I can't wait to see.
and it'll help.
It'll help.
This thing, it is a tea, and it's supposed to help boost immunity, focus, regulate blood sugar, and reduce inflammation.
Can I guess what's
Yes.
in it? Licorice? Got
No.
any licorice in it?
My aunt
Okay.
actually gave it to me. Shout
Okay.
out to my Aunt Betty.
Hey,
Okay.
Aunt Betty.
You're gonna love this. You're gonna love
Okay.
this. Ginseng
Yum.
tea. But this is what's so amazing. It's exclusively made for the Prince of Peace.
What?
Do you see these little guys? Do you
Oh
see
my.
them like dancing?
Is it Jesus tea? Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I
And
don't
it's
know, but it's
American.
made in the USA.
And it has ginger in it or just ginseng?
It's just ginseng. It just looks like ginger.
Well, it's a
It's
root
called
too.
American ginseng.
I want some. Now, we need to do
But
a
like
series on
when you open it up,
botanicals.
this is the weird thing. They're like granules that just dissolve.
Oh, I like that.
So it has like these sachets. So the ingredients, I just have to tell you, the number one ingredient is glucose. It has sugar in it. But then American ginseng extract and wild American ginseng extract. So those are the three ingredients.
At
And
least
you
they
just
tell you the
dissolve that in
ingredients.
water.
It's not determined by the manufacturer.
So this is
Any
what's weird. It has a soup. It has a soup recipe on the back, which I haven't made, but you combine 3 to 4 sachets with 3 cups of water and 3 ounces of chicken and make ginseng chicken soup
sounds like a
and
nice, like
season with salt to
Asian type
taste.
soup.
Huh?
It sounds like a good Asian soup.
Yeah. Isn't that cute?
I love
The
it.
fact that it says it's made for the Prince of Peace. Prince of
We
Peace.
love
It's
him.
just so cute. It's good. Anyway, that's my something tried. And
I love it.
I like
I
it.
love it. And I think that makes me think we should do a whole series on botanicals.
So that might be better than colostrum.
Yeah, I agree. Totally. Anything is probably better than colostrum for your immune boosting. I love ginseng. I love ginger and lemon and
It looks just
ginseng.
like ginger, doesn't it?
It does. It's making me want ginger. I just made this delicious, just ginger and crunched up cinnamon sticks
Mm.
and a little bit of honey. It is like, I don't like cinnamon, but I like that tea so
Cinnamon's
much.
good for you.
I know. It's good. It is good. Anything, let's see, what are we going to talk about next? Collagen. I want to
Yeah.
do a thing on milk because I have a big issue with all the different milks in the dairy
Collagen
section
and then the peptides.
and then milks because they're all related to protein,
Yeah.
um, which is my big focus. Like, as long as I get enough protein, I'm not even thinking about the calories. But the last few days, I got 89 one day, 100 and whatever the other day, and my calories have all been under 1800 somehow. I know. I mean, I am taking 2 scoops of collagen, so that's 20, I think, there.
Mm. Are you getting your lucin?
That I'm not sure. So before I do try, I think I am going to try what I just said, that ancient nutrition with the creatine and a little bit of colostrum. And I'll say, if you tried colostrum and it helped your bloating or leaky gut, let us know. Because I think that's probably the only thing it
The ancient
might.
nutrition has colostrum in it.
The one I said I'm going to try. Yeah. It's mostly collagen and protein, but it does list the ingredients.
Anne's going to be our colostrum guinea pig.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to get off creatine, so maybe I should do the colostrum separately, or it'll be not a good trial. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you don't want to mix it up.
No, I mean, if it
You
gets
can't be
peer
changing too
reviewed by
much
the
up.
academy, it'll never.
Then, I mean, how do you know what worked? You don't know.
No, you don't know. And I get bloated
You're a
at the drop of a
scientist. You
hat.
know these things.
Yeah. They're always
Too many
searching for the
variables.
truth. So
What?
our takeaway is colostrum,
Too expensive. I wouldn't do it.
I'm skipping it.
There's too many other things that would work better.
Yeah, and how many
And
supplements can
if
you
you ask
take?
me, the only reason people are doing it is they're like, I'm just going to keep eating crap.
I got caught up in the hype and I know stuff and I'm listening and thinking maybe I'm going to try it. Maybe there's something I don't know. Maybe,
Well, yeah, me too. Because I was like, well, colostrum's great for babies. All the dietitians know that. It's
but my
got to be
first thought
good.
was, but we're not cows, so I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was like,
We don't
after my
have horse
initial
stomach.
excitement, I'm like, but I'm not a baby. I'm not a calf. Do I want that? I
Did you
mean,
ever think, and who are the baby calves not
sad.
getting it?
They're hungry. I
Are
don't
they
know.
starving? Yeah.
We hope
No, they're
not.
just getting sick.
Shall we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap it up. I used to do that to the kids. Like, it's time to wrap it up. Let's go.
Okay,
We'll wrap
wrap
it
it
up.
up.
Colostrum, yay or nay? Nay. All right. We hope this was helpful and thanks for
Yeah.
joining us. And we're going to do this
Next
more
week, we'll
often.
talk about collagen.
Collagen. Collagen. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in. And I guess subscribe and that will help us get out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bye bye
Okay.
until next
Bye.
time and live healthy.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.